Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a bit of an eclectic mix of old Pokemon stuff from the 90s, and yeah, it's actually predominantly Japanese as well. So a lot of old Japanese stuff, Pokemon stuff from the 90s. What more could you want in a video, eh? I mean, this stuff is really unusual, to be honest with you. Never seen a lot of this stuff before, actually. Probably because I don't live in Japan, but hopefully you will enjoy it. Something new for you to see. Something a little bit different if you're a big Pokemon fan and you like to look at kind of unusual, little things like that. We're going to take a quick look, get straight into it, and yeah, I'm going to show you things one at a time, go into a little bit of it, tell you what I know, which isn't much, and hopefully it won't be too long of a video. But come back in a second. Alright, first up we have this, this is called a battle game note. I'm not entirely sure what this is. As you can see, it's got two sort of holographic layers there, and then it's also got these lenticular cards as well. Now these are, I don't know if this is just one, I think it is just one card. You won't be able to see that very well. But these are lenticular, as you can see. They do evolve. It's not picking up very well on the camera, there we go. There's Charmeleon. And then there's Mew, apparently evolves into Mewtwo, but there you go. These are official Tomy from back in the 90s. So really cool things. Another thing I noticed as well is that when you look at these stickers right here, there's really tiny Charizards and Charmeleons on these. So that's really cool. I actually really like this item, really nice thing. And there's the back of it there, still on card, brand new and sealed. Don't know if it's got a date on it anywhere. Not that I can see, but it's possibly in Japanese anyway. But yeah, there you go. Really cool thing. Pokemon Battle Note from the 90s. Next up, we've got this Bat Pokey, I think they were called. I can't quite remember actually. But everyone will remember these little Game Boys that used to be able to pick up. They would have the ball inside and then attached on a string. You'd press the button and the ball would fly out. And I think you were supposed to knock over the Pokemon with them. But there you go, you've got the little Mewtwo figure in there. Brand new and sealed again on the card. And there's the back as well. And there you go, as you can see, it is shooting Gengar, it looks like, and Pikachu there with the Game Boy. So yeah, apparently supposed to knock those over. And yeah, another really cool item from Japan in the 90s. Next up, one of my favourite items from this little bundle actually is this Pocket Monsters Pikachu and Pichu. And what these actually are, I will show you very quickly, is, hopefully I can get into the box without damaging it. Bear with me. There we go. As you can see, these are vintage tumblers, and they're glass tumblers as well. Really nice things. Pichu there, with the Pikachu and Pichu on the back. And they're both exactly the same, but really nice. Still, obviously, as you can see, unused, brand new, in the box. And again, I think these are from like 98 or the year 2000, something like that. Let me see if there's a date on it. But there isn't, but let's quickly show you the box. There's the barcode. And Pichu, and the front of it there. Really cool thing this. Really like these tumblers. I did consider keeping them to use, but they will definitely get broken in this house. That is absolutely going to happen. So I'm going to keep these in the box, and let's move on to the next one. Hope you like that one. Alright, the next one isn't from Japan, but it is from... Actually, it's not even from the 90s. It's from the year 2000, I think. Is that when the film came out? But anyway, as you can see, this is the Pokemon the First movie comic book, and it's signed by the voice actors of Meowth and Brock. Addie Blake and Eric Stewart, I believe their names are. As you can see, we've got the certificate of authenticity on the back with the stamp as well. Really cool thing, this. I really like this. One of my favourite items that I've purchased in a long time, actually. But yeah, brand new and sealed, like minty condition as well. This is definitely gradable. But yeah, really nice comic right there. And while we're on the subject of comics, here we go, back to Japan. We have the Japanese, I think these are Korokoro, but we have the gold and silver holographic comic books, I guess you could call them. We'll have a quick look into them. Really nice little things, these. Here's the back of the silver one. And we can have a quick flick through, show you. Isn't that a Digimon? Isn't that Agumon there? No, it's actually Totodile, I believe. Yeah, so it will be. But here you go, nice little manga to flick through. Really old comic this. Obviously it released around the time the Gold and Silver would have come out. Would that have been like 98, something like that. But here's the gold one very quickly. We'll show you that. Really nice condition these are too. And these are really hard to find. This one is in colour, as you can see. Lots of different Pokemon from the Gold and Silver era. There's a nice little Heracross there. And very cool thing. Look at that. That's that reminds me of what I used to have my Game Boy, like with all the attachments on the side. You have like a magnifying glass, a light, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, there you go. Really cool, these things. Really love Gold and Silver. What an amazing couple of comics to have on display on your Pokemon shelf. Now, if you wear a Charm bracelet and you're a Magikarp fan, this is a must-have item. Not even joking. And look at this Magikarp charm. It's an official, of course it's an official Magikarp charm from Pokemon. And let's see if there's a date on there. 2005, it says just down there. I don't know if you can see. There you go, down here, 2005. What an awesome item this is. A tiny little Magikarp for your charm bracelet. Brand new in the packaging. It'd be a shame to take this out of the packaging, actually. But I can't even remember ever seeing a Pokemon charm since, or at all, actually. So yeah, really cool item. Really like this little Magikarp thing, and the card behind it looks really, really cool as well. But yeah, another cool item. Alright, next up, from the Pokepark in, I think this is 2005 as well, actually. Yeah, there we go, 2005 it shows there. And this is like a little Pikachu arm bracelet type thing, really cool. I think you'd put this maybe on your rucksack, actually, not on your wrist. But yeah, really nice little item, nice little display piece, really cool things. I love seeing old Pokemon stuff on card. It's just something about it, you know, the artwork behind it, especially in Japan, you know. Their attention to detail and the arts of the cards are absolutely insane. And yeah, worth it just for the card on its own, I think. Really cool item. And there's the back of it right there as well. Pretty similar to the rest of the Japanese backings. But wow, what an artwork on the front. The next thing, I'm not entirely sure what these things are. I think these are like battle discs, something like that. You'd open up the pack, get a random disc, and then you'd be able to battle them. That's kind of what I think these are. I've got two of them. Kind of just got them for the artwork, really. I love anything with Ash and Pikachu on. Anything that sort of screams the anime from the 90s when it first started is an insta-buy for me. So really cool items, really like these. And I'm not sure I'm ever going to open these at all, but they will go into, they would probably just stay sealed in these. But yeah, really cool item. And like I say, not entirely sure. I think that's what they are, these discs right here. And they've got like the Pokemon stats on the back and stuff. But there you go, really cool thing. Love the old packaging artwork from the 90s, like I said before, and must buy. Alright, then this next thing is actually really unique, and if it's one of those things where you'd be like, oh, that's actually really cool, but I didn't know that it was possible to even exist. So, and this is the promotional package that came on the Pokemon Air Adventures flights. I'm not sure how many of these flights there actually were, but this is a full package of everything that kind of came inside your ticket. So we'll have a quick look. We've actually got another one here as well that is completely sealed. As you can see at the back right there as well, it's still sealed. But I'll show you what's inside these. And as you can see, the first thing you have is the airplane ticket itself. And this would have flown, let me see, when did it fly? There is no date on there. Maybe it's on the other one, but yeah, I think this was in the early 2000s, the Pokemon plane. But look at this jet, absolutely insane. It's almost a shame that you had to sit inside the plane when you was riding it, right? Because look at the artwork on this thing, so cool. You got Rayquaza there as well, awesome thing. And then what's on this one? This is also like a barcode ticket as well. Very cool thing, Pikachu and Eevee. It also inside here you have the this is another really cool item. It's like a little wooden token, and it's got like a burnt wood design on it, as you can see. Official Pokemon Air Adventures from A&A, And it's a shame there's not a date on this. I thought there would have been a date on there, but I think it was like 2004, 2005, something like that. But really cool thing. And yeah, that's what you get inside one of these. Like I say, we've got a freshly sealed one as well. Really cool things. And this is just one of those unique items that it's just cool to have. You know, there can't be many of these left in the world from all the way back then. And it's just like a really nice promotional piece. And if you're into Pokemon, it's an absolute must-have again. Next up, we've got a couple, well, not a couple, but we've got a few very vintage kind of keychains, I think these are. As you can see here, this is Mew on top of a Master Ball. The Master Ball kind of swings like a pendulum as well. Really cool thing. And let's have a look at the stamp on the back. If you can see it right there on the Master Ball. It's very unclear, but it does say 1998. Hopefully you can just about see that. But yeah, really cool thing. Mew on a Master Ball. And coming up to 30 years old now, guys. Absolutely insane, right? Doesn't it make you feel old? Here we've got a Pikachu one with a holographics kind of shiny background. Really cool. There's a stamp on the back as well. Nintendo CGTSJ. I never know what that stands for, actually. There's something that I should look up. Let me know in the comments if you know what it is. Next up, we've got a nice little Clefairy one here as well. This one's actually like a brooch. You can attach it to your self. But yeah, really cool thing again. Lovely little Clefairy, all the way back from 1998. And the last one out of this bundle is just a tiny little golem there. Really nice kind of gold details around the edges of his rock. Really nice. Love to look at these old vintage things from the 90s. Really brings me back, especially when it's all Gen 1 as well, because I am a Gen 1 snob. Moving on to the next thing. This next one, I'm not entirely sure I'm going to be able to show you it properly, but it is a vintage Cora poster, and this thing is massive. Let me try and open it up as much as I can, and let's hopefully I won't damage it as well. Hold on, we'll get there, there we go. Boom, there's the bottom of it, and I'm not going to be able to show you this very well, unfortunately, but there's a picture of it up on our Instagram. You'll be able to see it. Make sure you follow us there. Absolutely massive poster with a whole ton of, I think it's all of the Gen 2 Pokemon actually, all the way down to Rayquaza. So yeah, quite possibly all of the Gen 2 Pokemon. You've got Abracadabra and Alakazam right there as well. But a little bit of a bonus is if you flip it over, there is an absolutely massive Beyblade spread on the back. And it is a shame really, I actually can't show you all of this properly. But what on earth? How cool is this? You can choose which side you want it on. Obviously I would expect you to choose the Pokemon, but wow, what a massive Beyblade spread as well. How cool is that? Really cool thing. I'm going to fold this back up now before I rip it. But yeah, really cool. Next up, very quick one, but these are a couple of still brand new sealed figures. Pikachu, as you can see. This one we've got the Straw Hat Crew Pikachu. No, I'm just joking. I can't remember the name of this though. Was it Team Grunt? But anyway, Pikachu as part of the Team Rocket style. I think was this some Sun and Moon? I can't remember now. But there's the back. Really small and really highly detailed as well. It's a really cool thing. I really love this Pokeball on his hip as well. How cool is that? Really cool thing. But that's that one. Next one is Boss Pikachu. Another really cool, mean looking Pikachu there. And flip him over on the back. That's what he looks like. Obviously there's a bit of light reflecting off of the bag. Hopefully you can see it pretty well. But yeah, really cool figures though. Still brand new and sealed. And these are really hard to find actually. So yeah, glad we picked those up. On to the next one. Now this next one is possibly going to be the fan favourite. And this is actually the last one that I'm going to show you. And I'm really happy with this. This is such a cool item. If you like Japan, if you like Pokemon, if you like Christmas, this is the item for you. You put it all together, and what do you get is Pokemon Christmas Baubles. Now, what an insane package this is. I really like this. So cool. Pikachu, Pokeball, Pichu, Charmander, Eevee, and you've got a nice little Delibird there as well. And we'll get one of these out, show you what they look like a little bit more closer up. And if you look on the back of his tail, made by Tomy in 1998. So these have got some serious age on them. They don't look like they've ever been used. There's no like dust on the string or anything like that. Really nice condition. Let's get the Delibird out. He doesn't get enough love, does he really? the one that gives gifts at the time of Christmas. But yeah, really cool figures. And that one's made in 2000 by the looks of it, so that's a bit odd that one would be in 1998 or one would be in 2000. Rule number one of shooting a video is always make sure you've got enough space on your camera to film it all. I didn't actually expect it to go on this long actually, so here we are. But yeah, just thought I'd finish it off. Here we go. The Christmas decorations from the Japan, absolute must-have for vintage fans from the 90s. Really cool item, and I think we're just going to leave it there. I'll tack this bit onto the end of the last bit. Leave us a like if you enjoyed it. Let us know what your favourite item was that you saw today, because I think there's such an eclectic mix here, and I think lots of people have all sorts of different favourites, because there is some really, really cool items here, from signed comics to vintage figures to Christmas decorations to posters. So yeah, leave us a comment, let us know what your favourite one was, subscribe if you're new here, leave us a like if you enjoyed the video, do all that other stuff, share it with your friends. All of this stuff that you've seen today as well is going to be available on our Whatnot live stream today. It's Black Friday, we're going to be doing a live Pokemon toy auction on Whatnot. Make sure you find us on Whatnot. Find us on Twitter, Instagram, so that you can see the link, bookmark the show, all that good stuff, and we'll see you there. We've got loads and loads of cool stuff to give away and to auction off, so we'll hope that you join us there, and thanks a lot for watching. Come back soon.